Hi, guys. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to get on. So this is my first Google Hangout YouTube live event that um, that I'm doing by myself. Usually I have people on here with me that know how to work this. So it should be interesting. All right, so I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes to see who's jumping on. And we're gonna talk. I'm gonna try to make this quick because I know you guys have so much stuff to do, probably busy. So it's so weird being quiet. Usually I'm on a Zoom call and there's so many people in front of me and we're all talking back and forth. So it's just weird that I'm talking to a screen and no one's responding. So I have the chat box open. If you guys wanted to ask questions, at the end I'll answer your questions that you have. But if you guys wanted to comment while I'm talking, or even some coaches that will be on might be able to answer some questions as we go. Just gonna wait one more minute and then we'll get started. Maybe I don't see them. Carrie just asked a question and I got a, Can someone type in a question and I can see, or just your name or whatever, so I can see if it works in the chat box? You could just say hi. Maybe I have to enable it and it's not working. I don't see anything. Maybe we'll have to just wait. Oh, I can hear ya. All right, sweet. Oh, okay, I get it. All right, pretty cool. I don't know what happened to that question. That hi. Okay. Yay, okay. I'm excited. You guys are on. Oh, this is going to be, see, I can't look at that while I'm doing this because I'm like all over the place as it is. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, my name is Tara Bialek, and I'm really excited to talk to you guys about 22-minute hardcore, the program that we just wrapped up. Well, we didn't just wrap up because it is an 8-week program. And then there's Hell Week, the 9th week. It's optional. We all chose to do it, and it is hell. Basically, 2 workouts a day, plus sometimes a core workout on top of it. So it's challenging, but it's fun. You know, the workouts are really fun. I'm going to get into that in a little bit. But let me just tell you a little bit about me, my story quickly, and how I got into this whole thing. So pretty much I was active in high school, and I went to college, and that all went out the window. I started to gain a lot of weight, and I was really depressed, and I fell into like a depression. I was in a bad relationship, all of those things. And one day I woke up, it was like a change. I woke up and I was like, I need to do something different. I can't live like this. I was undecided in my major, and it was 3 years into college where you're supposed to be on your way to graduating. I was not. So I was like, I need to do something. I need to change the way I feel about myself. So I started researching nutrition and taking a walk around campus at night because I didn't want to walk during the day because I was very self-conscious. And I started going to the gym on campus a little bit at night. And I started seeing a change. It was just really, I started feeling good about myself. And I really started to love eating healthy and love the way I felt. So I started researching more about it. And that's when I found St. Joseph College. And that's when I transferred and went to school for nutrition and dietetics. I graduated, was working in a hospital for a little while and said to myself, I could never do this lifelong. So I went back to school to get my master's in education and become a teacher. So that's what I was doing for 10 years. I hooked up with my husband again. We actually knew each other from middle school and high school. We were friends, and then we got together, we got married. He was a PE teacher and still is. And, you know, the whole marriage life, we were active. You know, I was going to the gym. I never saw like fantastic results going to the gym, but it was like an outlet for me. And I felt like, okay, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm active. And then I started to have kids. So, you know, when you have kids, everything goes out the window. And that's when I got my first Beachbody workout. I started with P90X. I bought it off of eBay and I jumped in. You know, I jumped in and I felt really good with what I was doing. This was after my daughter was born. On nap time, that's what I did. I worked out. And I just started seeing results that I've never seen before. You know, I was eating healthy, I was working out, I felt good, and I just was like, wow, this is really cool. I want to help other people do this. I just didn't know how. And when people approached me about it, I kind of got shy about it, and I was like, oh, I'm just doing P90X, you know, and I didn't know how I could help people. Like, I can't, oh, well, get the program, you know. I was like, you should get it too. But after I had the rest of my kids, I stuck with P90X and I started doing YouTube workout videos and stuff like that. And I looked into Beachbody coaching because I heard about it from a friend. And I was like, wow, this is huge. I can help other people. This is the platform. This is the platform. So I jumped in and I've never looked back. And it's been awesome. I've been doing home workouts since. It's really cool because what we can do is change it up. I never get bored because I get bored real quick. And I've never been in better shape than I have been in the past 3 years since I've been doing this. So it's been awesome. So fast forward to around December of last year, I got a call that I would be in a test group for this program. I was like, holy crap. There's a couple things that I was thinking about, and I'm just going to be real with you guys. I was like, number one, I'm like, oh my gosh, 8 weeks eating like on point. I don't know if I could do that. Number two is I'm really excited. I've always wanted to be in a test group, but 22 minutes, like that's all I get to work out. What am I going to do? Because in my mind, working out was like an hour. And what happens when I was doing that is I had it in my mind that I had to work out for an hour, got in the way of a lot of things, like my family. I was very unbalanced. You know, everything's like revolved around the time I had to work out. So I was excited, apprehensive to get into this program because it was 22 minutes. But I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a fair share try. I'm going to follow the nutrition plan. And I'm going to work out for 22 minutes. So I did. And it was awesome. I'm going to just get into what the program consists of, and then I will share a little bit about what I thought afterwards. So what I'm going to do now is screen share. Bear with me because I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, let's bring that up. Uh-oh. I'm going to do it. I can't. Oh, let's see. You guys, this is like, I'm so not. All right, so I don't know if you can see this. All right, Jillian, can you let me know if you see this or you just see random? Do you see my slide? I can't see anything but my slide, so. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, maybe you can. Oh, great. Okay, you can see it. All right. So 22-minute hardcore started with me and a bunch of other people that were in the test group. We were all chosen. It was a lot of fun. And I'm just going to kind of go over who it's for, what's involved in it, how the workouts go, and all of that. So this program is for anyone looking to get like a comprehensive total body workout. It has very, very basic moves. Someone that really wants something short, okay? It's like it's short like T25 if you ever done T25. It is more intermediate, like it's going to be more advanced than like P90 and 21-day fix. But there is a that you can modify the moves, and there's a modifier in there. So when you join our test group and you have to modify some of the moves, I will help you with it. Your coach will help you with it. We will all help you with it because I know like how we can modify them, and you're going to just take it a little bit slower. So pretty much this program is for anyone who wants a short workout, effective, basic moves. So you're not like doing these weird moves where you have to focus so much on your form because you're going in one way and you're turning another way. It's not like that at all. It's actually really simple moves. And you're using a sandbag, or you're going to be using a weight, which I'll get into in a minute. But you're able to push yourself harder because they're so simple. Like if you're doing a burpee with an overhead press, you can push yourself harder because it's a simpler move. I'm not saying a burpee is simple. I kind of am. You can make it simpler if you do a step back. So there's ways to modify. But like another example would be a push-up. You're going to do push-ups when you start. You can start on your knees, and then maybe you'll graduate to your toes. But there's a certain amount that you're going to be doing, and he goes pretty quick. So what we have done for people that can't keep up, you do it at your own pace, and every time you try to do more and more. And that's it. It's all about your growth in the program. So this is a simple program. You're going to kind of bounce back between cardio one day, resistance the next day. Every time you have a cardio, you're going to have an ab workout with it, which I love because it's 10 minutes really for the ab workout. And it's good stuff. It's stuff that, if you're doing it every other day, you're going to see a big difference. What I also love about the resistance part is that you're going to be doing resistance work, but you're getting cardio in it, especially when you're doing resistance 2 and resistance 3. So as you get going in the month, you're going to find it more challenging. Okay, what equipment will you need? You need a pull-up bar or a resistance band. Up to you. It depends on what you have at home and the space that you have. I've, in the past, I'll just put this out there, I've always used resistance band. But for this, I used a pull-up bar. I used a pull-up bar with a band, and I can post about this in the event. It's like an assistant. It's like an assist. And it actually, you put your foot in, it actually helps you do a pull-up easier than if you were just hanging there. Because a lot of us can't do them. I couldn't do them when I started. I never was able to do them until now. Now I can do 2, which I'm very proud of. But I find that the pull-up bar, if you have one, start to use it and don't be afraid. Maybe you could even use a chair to step on and kind of pull yourself up a little bit. There's different ways to modify, and we'll share with you guys different ways in our test group that we opened up already. So you definitely want to get in on that. A sandbag or dumbbells. Now, I'm going to seriously stress this. I'm telling you right now, the sandbag was a game changer for me and a lot of other people in the test group. It is weight, but it's not something you're used to. Since the sand obviously is in a bag, you are using your core to stabilize it. And it's harder than using dumbbells. Sorry about those alerts. I really don't know how to turn them off. It's really bad. So make sure that if you're going to jump into this, do it right, get the sandbag. And and it's part of the pack just for the month of March, which is really awesome. Tennis shoes or cross training shoes. So something lightweight. You don't need like a heavy Nike sneaker, maybe a Nike Free or anything lightweight. That's what I would advise. Something you can move around and it's not so clunky. All right, I'm not going to be able to. Okay, so these are just some of the things from our test group participants that shared what they thought about the program, what they liked about it. So I'm going to read just some of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. Okay, so Wendy said that she knows that she's in control. This program has inspired her to believe in herself again. And after having a really hard past year, and she did, she had a tough past year, and her results are awesome. And you could tell when she was posting how happy she was because she was involved in this. So it was a really cool experience to see that. Paula says she feels like a badass, and she looks like a badass. Like, she has a great transformation as well. Let's go down to Matt. He says he had the energy to play with his kids for 5 hours straight, first time ever that he outplayed them. Oh, that's really awesome. Becca said it's brought back her inner athlete. She feels leaner, stronger, and more confident than she has in years. And these are all coaches. So coaches that have been around the block, coaches that have experienced other programs. And Becca has a great transformation too. And I can definitely say that I also feel like an athlete. My husband always makes fun of me. He's like, you're so not an athlete. I actually feel super agile, better than I've ever felt before. What I wrote was, I feel like I'm finally able to have balance in my fitness life. I always thought I needed to work out for an hour, which made me so flippin' hungry, and I had no self-control. So now that I'm eating well and working out less and look better, I love it. I'm able to do things that I never thought I can do, and I'm able to balance my life. Honestly, I'm able to, spend time with my kids and fit in my work and all of that without feeling stressed out, because 22 minutes, like, who can't do that? You know what I'm saying? So, you should see some of the guys in our group. I think one of them is like 55 and he has like a six-pack. He looks great. And he's like, I've never been in this great shape. Kit. So Kit is actually Tony Horton's sister. She said at 50 years of age, the 1 hour workouts are tough for me. This program totally gets it done in 22 minutes. I feel like myself again, no bloat, lean, focused, sleeping, and strong. So as you can see, everyone did well. Everyone did well. We felt great. Whoops. Those are my results. Before, I was working out for an hour a day, and I wasn't eating that bad. So it just shows you like what the proper, nutrition, portion sizes, obviously, and proper fitness program can do. Okay, so these are amazing too. Elizabeth I don't know if it's on your left, it's on my left, has she had a baby. So this would be, I think she's 9 months. The baby's 9 months old. He's 9 months, I should say. So that was her before, and that's her after, like crazy town. And then Trey, of course, he's awesome. He's a funny dude. He has a great transformation. Insane. All right, so what's included? The challenge pack, which is only during this month of March. It's available, and it's such an amazing deal, and I'm going to tell you why in a second, but it is $140. So what you get on this challenge pack, there's 2 types, okay? The first type is with Shakeology. Shakeology has been like, I look forward to my shake after my workout every single day. It is awesome. It definitely gives me the energy during the day. I have success stories with Shakeology that I can share. It's on my YouTube channel. But something before becoming a coach, I was never a believer of Shakeology. I was never a believer of any protein drink. I never wanted to drink my calories. I know a lot of coaches that say the same thing on my team. It's so funny. And I kind of put it off. I wanted my husband to use it before I did. And I actually he started seeing results, and then I tried it. And I suffered from acid reflux a lot before I started drinking Shakeology, and lack of energy, of course, because being a mom of 3, I had no energy. After I started drinking, I noticed an immediate difference within the first week of my energy. I wasn't sleeping at 8:30 at night. And then after a month, I didn't have acid reflux anymore. And I haven't had it since, which is awesome. So I drink it every day. I think it's a great component with this, because it's something you look forward to, and it gives you it gives you protein that you need for muscle building in this program, for sure. So that's one part of the challenge pack. The rest is you get 30 days trial of Beachbody On Demand. So what that means is you could try other workouts on Beachbody On Demand, and it comes along, it's for free, it comes along with your program. You will also get your program 22-minute hardcore on Beachbody On Demand. So you don't have to wait 7 days for it to come in the mail. You can do it within 24 to 48 hours and start your program, or even go on there and you can get your meal plan on there. Everything's on there. So you can actually like prepare, print it out, get ready. So you'll get ready for our date, because we're starting next week on the 7th. So that's like a huge thing for getting the challenge pack as well. You get 7 workouts on 3 DVDs. You get a nutrition guide, a program calendar, Shakeology cup. The sandbag comes with the challenge pack this month only. We pushed for it because it wasn't going to, and it's not going to in the future. But I'm telling you, I bought another sandbag for my husband so he can do the program with me, and it was $60. So, I mean, this sandbag is awesome, and I'm going to do a tutorial of how we filled it, because I'm a crazy person and actually put a garbage bag in it. So, because I was like, I don't want sand coming out everywhere. Sand doesn't come out anywhere. And I throw that thing, and it's been awesome. So it holds up to 20 pounds. And that's what I used. I filled it up to about 20 pounds, and it was heavy. Like, you'd probably want to start with 10 to 15, maybe, depending. But it could be heavy if you go up to 20. There's a cold start workout, which is your warm-up. That's in addition. So there's no warm-ups in the 22 minutes, but if you feel like you're stiff and you need to warm up, there is an extra bonus cold start workout. There's the Hell Week challenge that I'm in right now, and that's just 2 workouts a day that we will all do together. It'll be fun. And then support from your Beachbody coach. And then this is what's happening for our team only, is that all of our team members, all of the customers that join with a coach on our team, on my team on Dream Again, will receive a bonus material package I put together. It's stuff that I thought would be necessary and that I put together going through this test group. So I have a personal meal plan for a week that I seriously, it's the way I eat every day. It's different daily, but some things stay the same, some things don't. So you guys can get that. I have a bunch of recipes and meal ideas that you can have, snack ideas as well. And then there's nutrition trackers in there as well. And what I'm also going to be doing for everyone is probably a couple weeks in, I'm going to do a special nutrition webinar and help you guys start to see results, help you guys in areas maybe you're plateauing and you're not losing. Whatever question you have, I'm going to answer. We're going to get on a live Zoom call, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm going to do a special webinar for you guys. I think it'll be great for you guys to learn stuff from that. Okay, so other packages. There is another challenge pack. The other challenge pack is the same exact thing that I just described, except for the Shakeology. If you don't want the Shakeology, you can get our performance line, which is Energize and Recover. Energize is the pre-workout that you would take before you work out. I used it throughout this whole program, and it gives you energy to get through the program. It is the bomb. I absolutely love it. I think it's a great product. You don't feel like, some pre-workouts are crazy and you feel like you're going to run through a wall. No, you have enough energy. You have energy to get through the workouts and to push harder than you do without it, but you're not like shaky and like all over the place like a maniac. And then recover, which is the after workout protein that you can take. It, the only flavor they have is chocolate. So, and it's amazing. If you like chocolate, you would love this. So that's another option for 140 as well. So you can have that choice of the performance pack or the challenge pack, your choice. Okay, so the deluxe kit is something different. It doesn't include Shakeology. It doesn't include Beachbody On Demand, so you don't get your program fast or you don't get it online at all. There's the 7 workouts, but there's also 3 bonus workouts, which is added, like special ops workouts, which you don't have to include. It's not included in the calendar, but you can sub out other workouts for if you want that. And then all the same, the nutrition guide. You'll get portion control containers with the deluxe kit, but a lot of you guys probably have those if you've ever done 21 Day Fix. You don't need the portion control containers to do the meal plan whatsoever. The deluxe includes the sandbag, the cold start workout, same thing, Hell Week challenge. The deluxe kit, let me tell you how much that is for retail is $80. And then the base kit is $40, and you get the workouts, the nutrition guide, and the cold start workout and the Hell Week challenge. So I definitely think the challenge pack's the way to go. You get so much more for your money, including that sandbag. And that's it. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit about what I thought, and then I want you guys to, let's stop the screen share. Stop. I'm back. All right. So pretty much what I thought about it and where I saw results and where a lot of us saw results is I thought it was super, super effective. I think this program is great alone, but I also think someone that's like a runner, someone that likes to go to the gym and take a couple classes a week, someone that likes to hike and get outside, especially since it's starting to get a little bit warmer, this is a great addition to whatever you're doing as well. You definitely can do it alone, definitely, and see killer results, but you can also do this alongside something else. If you're doing something, if you really are training for something, this is a great addition to it for the endurance and the agility. If you're training for a marathon or whatever, like any of those Spartan races, this would be awesome for it. So I think it's for anyone like that. I saw huge changes in my mentality of what I think working out is. I'm telling you, the balance was huge for me, and I'm just like, I'll never go back to long workouts ever. It's not necessary. My kids liked it because I wasn't working out for an hour. You know, they came downstairs and they were doing it with me most of the time because a lot of the stuff, they were like just running in place and like doing fun stuff, and then they would get tired and lay on the floor. And what else? Oh, I saw, and a lot of the women saw a lot of changes in their waist and hips. My hips are what I lost most inches from, and my waist. And that's where I wanted to, you know, so I was really excited about that. There are a lot of moves that you're twisting and you're using that sandbag and you're moving your waist and you're going back and forth. You're going to be working your abs. You're working your abs because you're trying to keep your body stable. So I think that was a huge part of it. I'm just really excited. I feel like since I've been through it and I get to run this test group alongside of my team, I'm really excited for you guys to join us and see what it's all about and really like put your head down and say, anyone can do 22 minutes. Anyone. You can do it. You can get up earlier. Seriously, 25 minutes earlier and fit in your workout. You can, and that's what makes it so doable, is because it's so short. Anyone can get up 25 minutes early, get it done. You're going to feel like $1 million. The nutrition plan, we're going to help you and walk you through. You're going to be successful if you commit, and we're going to have fun doing it, especially in this first test group. So I'm really excited. We're going to do a giveaway in a little bit. Does anyone have Do you have to purchase your own sand? Yes. I went to, well, my dad had it. He just bought sand from Lowe's because for the winter, he puts it in his truck because so he doesn't slide all over the place. I mean, it's sand is super cheap. So I would go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a bag of sand. Anyone else have any questions? I don't know if there's questions. I can scroll down. Okay, we have a question. Hold on. Does the sand bag come with sand? That's not a stupid question. No, it doesn't. You can purchase it. Yes, so you can, so you would put in 15 to 20 pounds if you wanted it more. I would start small, guys. I would say maybe 15. I know this, but if you think about it, it is because you're going to be going like this with it. You're not having 15 in each hand. Plus, here's the thing. You can, if it's too much when you're doing it, you can always drop it and keep going without it, or you can grab some light weights that you might have, sub it out. And then I'll tell you, in about 2 weeks, you're going to be able to do the whole thing with the sandbag. All right. I'm just worried that if you do like less than that, if you put in 8 pounds or whatever, it's going to be really like shaky, you know, like there's going to be so much room in it. It's going to be hard to it'll be even harder, I think, to kind of push up because you're going to have to balance it so much because it's so empty. All right. Anyone else have any questions? You guys are really going to love it. You're going to love Tony in it. Honestly, he's different in this than he was in the last. What did I do last of his? P90X3, I think, or P9X2. He talked a lot. I love Tony, but he talks a lot. This one, he was straight to the point, encouraging. You hear the stories of, you know, the military, because the people that are in the workouts are all people that are military, and they have the clothing on, and they're just, and he shares stories like from them and encourages them and introduces them. It's so awesome. It's really motivating. Oh, I'm glad you love Tony. Tony is awesome. All right. Is there anyone else that has any questions? Because if you don't, I'll share with you the giveaway, and then you're going to have to do something for it. Because it's only for people that were live. I'll wait like a second. We're just going to see something. All right. Someone asked how this meal plan is different from 21 Day Fix. It's different. It's just like hammer and chisel kind of. So there are modifications. There are no cheats. There's no like wine. There's no chocolate. I know that was the hardest part. But I can tell you that if you use this and you follow it, you're going to see killer results. There are no cheat days, but if you join our test group, I'll talk a little bit more about that, because sometimes I don't like calling them cheat, but a relaxed meal. And we'll talk more about that. But don't let that deter you, because we can modify a little bit. But I want you guys to know that like 90% of the time you're going to be on point. And you're going to feel full. Like, honestly, I felt full. I was actually eating more on this plan than I do on the 21 Day Fix. And because I bumped up, and I would definitely recommend that for a lot of people. But I felt full. So it wasn't like I was lacking at all. And the longer that you eat healthy, the easier it becomes. It's so true. And because you start feeling amazing and you're like, I don't want to screw this up. Does the performance work well with it, or would you recommend, since they are short workouts? I think that the performance line is great with it. If you, especially, here's the thing. This is what I thought. This is what I did. I used Shakeology as my protein instead of the Recover. if I wasn't using Shakeology, I would use the Recover. I would have to use something because you definitely want, it's hard to get in all your proteins on this. And I think that it helps you with soreness as well, because you are going to be sore, especially if you haven't been doing these moves, especially with the sandbag, your abs, your hips, I mean, your legs and your booty is going to be sore because you're doing squats and you're doing lunges and stuff like that as well, and burpees. So a lot of your midsection is being worked. So I think the performance line is huge for sure. Anyone else? Oh, and do they have you count the performance line? I'm sorry, as free. Okay, so they don't. They say it's free. And that's fine. I just think if you're using, because some people are using the Recover, which is a protein after you work out, and some people are using the Recharge at night, which is a protein as well. And if you're using both, you have to count one, because I mean, that's a lot of protein. And I'm just saying that nutritionally, I would definitely count one. They can't be both free, but one can for sure. Anyone else? I hope I got everyone. And guys, if you have questions, and there's ways, like I'm going to help you guys, like with the nutrition plan, like to create, like if you're craving stuff, I have like great ideas of how to help with that, especially at night, because we're all like craving chocolate. Hopefully, because I am. So I'll help you guys. Like there's a lot of different ways of meeting those cravings and not like going off the plan. So I'll help you guys with that as well. All right. So I think that's it. Okay. If you have questions, make sure you're in the event and you can ask in there, because we'll keep it open for the next week while we're filling the test group. The test group is open. I'm going to post about it tomorrow in our team page. And then all of you guys on here that are customers that want in on this, that are going to be in our test group, make sure that you reach out to your coach tomorrow and say, I want to be in. I want to be in this test group. I want to get going with this program. I want to feel good. And because summer is coming and you know, it's going to get warm out. I want to be able to run around outside with my kids, right? And that was initially why I got into health and fitness in the first place. I wanted to feel good after having my babies and all of that, you know, and that's what P90X did for me. So this can do it for you as well. And maybe you just finishing Hammer and Chisel or 21 Day Fix or something else, or you're going to the gym. This is a great addition or a great next step for you. Definitely. It's awesome. Okay. So the giveaway, what I'm going to do, well, what is posted now in the event, so make sure you're in there, is my link, this link to this YouTube video and a picture of me, right? It's a selfie. I want you guys to post underneath there what was something that interests you that I talked about tonight. So the most important thing, like the something that struck out to you that really interests you and made you want to jump in to this. And when you post it underneath there, all the people that are posting, you could say something that you're most excited about, something that you took from the slides, whatever. And then I'm going to take all of you guys and put you guys in a hat and have my daughter pick it out of a hat, and then I'll post the winner on Wednesday, because you guys can do it all throughout the day tomorrow. Okay, so make sure you're in the event, and if you're not, contact the person that sent you here and they'll give you the link. Got it? I'm excited. Woo woo. Hopefully I see you all in the test group tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.